Hi YouTube. Um, my name is Andrew Federico. My middle name is John. That's how I got AJF Reptiles. And I wanted to come on here and introduce myself and let people know a little bit about me and what I do. Um, Going back quite a long time ago, 1999, I'd say, is when I first got serious into reptiles. I've caught reptiles my whole life. Had reptiles that I bought from pet shops and different things. And, I've always kept all kinds of things like tegus, green iguanas, all kinds of snakes, boas, ball pythons, carpet pythons, bearded dragons. I bred just about everything. I didn't breed any iguanas or carpet pythons, although I did have an iguana lay eggs for me, but they were all infertile. Anyway, back in 1999, I started getting into ball pythons and boas in a bigger way. The forums were basically in full swing, and people are probably familiar with kingsnake.com, and I think the market was ramping up from what it was, and so I tried to get in on it too. I really loved boas, so I started acquiring boas, and my first season I bred 3 boas and produced quite a bunch of babies. Boas have live birth, and I think my biggest litter was 38 babies, and I had one that had like 26, and another one had probably 17 or something like that. She was a smaller female. And so I'm not new to breeding. Years went by and I started getting into ball pythons, and I produced not just a few, but a good handful of ball pythons. Probably, I didn't keep any records of it, so I don't have numbers, but probably in the neighborhood of anywhere from 15 to 20 clutches. And so, anyway, please subscribe. The videos will get better. I have some plans, but I was thinking, okay, as far as turning the video into something like a production, you need an editor and all that stuff, and the software. I'm just gonna do some straight up videos for a while. As I get better at it, you'll be seeing more content and better content. So hopefully this is gonna look good, because I had a video that I tried them using my iPhone and it didn't come out right. But if you want to learn some things, because I think I have some things that I can share to help people. It's what I used to like to do on the forums, but I haven't been on the forums in many, many years. And here it is, 2019. It's quite a while, like 20 years ago, or maybe a little less. But anyway, I'm into the ball pythons. Things that I'm going to show you is how to get started breeding ball pythons, how to acquire the things you need, how to build things you need, or if you want to go right out and buy them, there's some good racks out there, and there's a lot of bad racks out there. So I don't want people to be investing money that's in junk. Okay, so you can always build junk. So don't go paying big money for junk, okay? I mean, if Freedom Breeder, top of the line, okay? In ARS racks, they're just as high quality. Freedom Breeder's got the edge. So if you got the money, sincerely put out the money to get Freedom Breeder, because it's quality all the way. I live in New York State, upstate New York, and you know, to get a rack shipped to me is ridiculous cost in shipping. Hopefully there's going to be somebody that can figure that out and, you know, either be a distribution hub or something along the way to where you can supply the East Coast. Because I know there's a lot of people out here who just could afford the price, but can't afford with the price with all the shipping and everything. It's just crazy. I mean, I buy their tubs, and just to ship 10 tubs, I mean, it's like $100 for shipping. It's crazy. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know who I am, and I wanted to just make a video so that people are aware of me. So AJF Reptiles, if you remember me from the forums, that's great, and hope to hear from you again. Please like and subscribe to this video. I have a channel that's got some videos on it. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see, honestly, but you know, I've had different videos on lifting weights or guns and snakes, you know. But I used to own I'll tell you a little bit more. I used to own a reptile store. It was called Reptile World. And this is toward the end of when I got out of ball pythons and boas, and this is kind of what happened. It's not a good story, but I mean, it's a good story, not a good ending for me. But I don't know if I'm going to share this. Okay, guys, listen. I started a reptile store. Everything was going great. The guy who I was leasing the building from, he started getting a feel for how much money I was making. So he decided he was going to definitely do what he could. Hey, get down. He was going to do what he could to get in on the money. And he started raising my rent, and all kinds of things were just every time I turned around, he had some other costs I had to pay. So I was like, I'm going to get out of this. And I met a guy, I won't tell you his name, but you know, we hit it off good in the beginning, and I decided, you know what? I'm willing to take on the business venture with somebody else. I wanted to get back into the breeding more, and you know, actually get out of the retail trade. So I decided I wanted to go into breeding with somebody else who he actually had a pole building, and we were going to do rats and breed snakes. So we converted some rooms in there and built a lot of things with the sale of the rats to supply the venture. And because I was breeding rats already myself on a large scale, and we had some accounts that he had and also I had, so it worked out good in the beginning. And then, you know, when you go into business deals with people, even though you're friends, they can turn bad in a hurry. This thing got bad, got ugly. I mean, our agreement was everything I bring in as an adult breeder, my racks, everything was mine. Everything we produce, we split. Okay, I thought that was a fair deal. That means he could go buy whatever animals he wants. They're his. Anything we produce, we split. Well, come to find out, things change, you know. And I could have done some different things. I could have called the state police and, you know, had the guy. I could have. I don't know what would have happened if I went that route, but you know what? I got out of there with some of my racks, some of my animals, and you know, I wanted to be done with it, you know. And then I met a young guy that was interested in buying some stuff. I told him, look, here, you can have everything I got. When you get to the point where you're making some money and you decide you want to pay me for everything, you give me what you think is fair. You know, I figured, you know what? That's what I would have wanted somebody to do for me. So I did it for him. He gave me a good chunk of money, but it was nowhere near what I had invested, okay? So I was done with everything at that point. Then I got divorced. So then I spent a good period of time with no snakes, nothing, all right? But I've been really wanting to get back into breeding snakes. It's what I love to do. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I converted a bedroom into a snake room. Started building my racks, started getting my ball pythons. And so I don't want to make this video too long, because hopefully you're still listening. So please subscribe, because you know, I want to show you my reptile room. I want to show you what I've built and what I've been doing, what I'll be producing. I got 6 eggs in the incubator right now. Got some more that are breeding. So, you know, there's a lot to see. I just, you know, I wanted to let people know who I am. Also, I'll be at the October Tinley show, and hopefully I'll be able to see you guys there. Don't know how many videos I'll have been doing by then, but you know, I'm going to try to put out a video at least once a week, if not more, okay? And as time goes on, it'll get more and more, I'm sure. I have some ideas and some plans, so, well, hopefully it'll work out. But thanks, nice talking to you, and appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And it was nice talking with you. All right, have a great day.